Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Speed and Strength Urge Overkill waterproof boot, available at RevZilla.com. New from Speed and Strength, the first, the most tall, and the most waterproof in their collection. This is actually the only waterproof boot in the Speed and Strength line. If you look at it, great sport touring style, great commuter style, will work well under something like the Urge Overkill pant, comboed with the jacket for rainy day rides, or even a pair of jeans that have a nice baggy cut are gonna look great and sporty enough here with this boot. Now, if you take a peek at it, definitely a different style construction that we've seen leather and mesh from Speed and Strength, and from a fitment standpoint, you know, we tried it on American sizes and definitely an American cut. We weren't out of room for width, and we didn't find it to be extra narrow. We found it, if anything, to be a bit generous. I would even say maybe fits about a half size large. But looking at it, it's going to be technical enough, offers a good amount of protection, and you're still looking at sub $150. Keep in mind, too, on the fitment, if you're a little bit concerned, we do ship for free. Now, getting into some of the main construction as you rotate it around, it's really a mixture of leather mesh, and then there's even suede on the inside. And you're going to see that suede comes up with this interior, or this medial area of temper foam for some additional malleolus protection. And one of my favorite things about it, they've done a couple things that I really like, is the way the leather over the toe comes together. It almost has a rubberized feel to it. And then even the way this bonded sole works, you're going to have a nice raised area on both the lateral side of the toe, lateral side of the heel, big toe counter as it ties in with this molded heel. It comes together nicely, and it's a lot stiffer than you might expect. I actually kind of put it at that 7.5 range on the stiff scale, even though it is a decent riding boot with more coverage than any of their Speed and Strength line. For frame of reference, the Moment of Truth boot is going to be their short riding shoe that's almost that sportier riding shoe style compared to this, which I would classify as more of a riding sneaker or even technical touring boot, even though it is a bit shorter than what you'd see from a full height touring boot. Now, one of the cool things, you do have these mesh panels on the outside, and remember, I did say it's waterproof, so you can get 4-season riding out of it. You have these metallic, almost cam lock style buckles, and there's a gaiter on the inside, so you're not going to get any of that water seep going in and down. And notice too, on the interior, it's going to be more of a mesh style liner to aid in wicking, and hopefully it's going to keep your foot comfortable and cool versus warm and clammy when you start to sweat in it if it's raining out and the humidity is really, really high. Other features that round it out, you're going to see on the back of the boot that you have a nice pull for when you're putting it on and off. You do have some light reflectivity. And as I turn it upside down, you're going to see my sport style sole is actually pretty technical and functional, and you can see the way it all comes together. It's a one-piece construction that should be rock solid in a multitude of riding conditions. Love to hear your gut reaction on the Speed and Strength waterproof Urge Overkill boot. Leave us your comments on YouTube. Love to hear your gut reaction to the Speed and Strength line as a whole. Click here and subscribe to us. Remember, we do ship for free. We make that process pretty easy. Returns are pretty painless. And as always, the next step in your journey should be to click right here, read customer reviews at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it when it comes to the brand new Urge Overkill waterproof boot. As always, if you want, give our Gear Geeks a shout. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. I'm Anthony. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. We'll see you next time.